What's up, everyone? Welcome back.
Hey everybody, welcome back. I am your coach Kingmaker, and today we have Duck Soup going off meta with Amumu supporting Diamond. On the screen as always is the matchup statistics from League PC thanks to lolalytics.com. However, I'm not quite sure if the stats are very accurate with only 74 games. We use League PC as a model to predict an outcome of the game in Wild Rift. And if the stats are wrong, here is a picture of Cat Bear to make up for it. Before we get started, I just wanted to remind everyone that we have a live talk show every Wednesday at 6:30 Eastern called On the Set. This week we will be giving away $10 worth of wild cores, so stick around to the end of the video to find out how to enter. With all the boring stuff out of the way, let's get into today's game.
It's go time.
I'll be honest, I've never seen Amumu support, so we are really learning together today. I can see how it would work with the bandage toss and the late game ultimate, but boy, this is going to be interesting. We have to worry about Jinx's poke and Seraphine's sustain. Vayne is a short-range ADC who is vulnerable to poke, and we are a melee champion also with the same vulnerability. The good news is we're getting shoved in, so hopefully we can freeze this wave. I'm assuming the combination of bandage toss and tantrum did a large amount of damage and we were able to pick up a kill on a Jinx. It was important that we went in at level 2 before Seraphine could level up her shield. Now we just shoved a turret and reset. Alright, so we just push back to the tower, rinse and repeat. I'm not sure why Vayne decided to stay here. Both of you should have reset after you crashed the wave into the tower. Vayne is returning and the wave state will be pushing towards her. We really need to go back and reset. What we could have done since we stayed is body block the minions and held them outside of tower range for a freeze so Vayne gets all the CS and the enemy team has to overextend for the farm. I'm not sure why we are here. Maybe we deny a wave to Diana, but at this point you should be in lane since action is dead. With Seraphine being mid and Jinx being dead, we should get a lot of damage in on this tower. So we missed Dragon and we're fairly far behind in tempo and resources. Normally if you give up Dragon you trade for Herald, but we are so far out of position to be able to do that now as a team, I don't think it's safe to start. Man, you sure are getting a lot of value out of the bandage toss. Oh, speaking of value, if you're getting value from this content, feel free to like and subscribe. It really motivates me to keep going in these dark times. Vayne is already pretty far ahead, so I'd say it's safe to start roaming the map and seeing if we can affect other lanes. I'd also like to see Vayne in action swap lanes because the Vayne needs to be able to get to the fights quicker and action can split push relatively safe.
I'm out!
Right here is where we should be looking to turn around and fight. We see on the minimap that Darius is in bot lane, Jinx is still in top lane, so this is a 4v3 in a jungle corridor where you can engage and Vayne can mow them down from the side. This is a good call. We need to stop this Jinx from pushing our T2 turret. Right now we're still hemorrhaging gold, but that team fight was really a band-aid on the whole situation. I probably would have stayed in top lane and pushed another wave because your team is so far caught out. I don't think you can save them when you get here.
gonna miss you.
Can't taste it till the morning come to pass. Gotta slow down. I'm dying too fast. Feel like I never have time and still never have.
This was a valiant attempt to try to save your teammates, but they were too far out of position. I think if we ran up the jungle instead of down, we actually escape with our lives.
I got to get rid of this guy. I'm tired of him right now. I'm tired of hearing his name. I'm tired of seeing his face.
We won the team fight, but then we tunnel visioned really hard, and that is a problem that a lot of people need to work on, so you aren't the only one. It happens to the best of us. Right now we have 4 people in bot lane to answer 1 Darius. Meanwhile, Olaf is alone in the map where 3 people on our team should be. If I'm the enemy team, I'm 100% taking Dragon for free, and there's nothing you could do about it.
Yo, I sometimes hate making beats around my peeps, cause when I press play, they always got something to say like, yo, why your tempo so slow, and yo, why your chords be so mellow, but I stay cool like Jello even though I'm upset. They talk about being amped when my art is the subject, and every time I start a project, I hear them yapping about platinum and me not reaching the charts yet. Not realizing I take it to heart.
I hate when we're in a position like this because it feels really bad. All we can do is concede objectives and hope our team can manage to claw it back. I'm not sure if Sweeper is the right call here because we are so far behind. We absolutely need the vision because the map is dark.
Use each and every one of my tools that had them thirst niggas drooling. Cats be mad cause I'm allergic to hi-hats. They rather have shiny raps. Come on, who you fooling? I'm all into music. Not only do I like it dirty, grimy infused with jazz.
The call at this point is to go to Baron, then 4 push bot and take T2 tower while someone answers Jinx. The reasoning behind this is that their enemy jungler is dead, so they cannot contest this Baron. Diana will probably defend and die. Then we use the power of the Baron empowered minions to take down the tier 2 turret. If we would have done it the way I described, we would have had Baron and the tower. I don't know why Vayne didn't just duck into the brush by the tower and recall, but this gets her caught out and now we cannot contest Dragon. Our best win condition right now is to let Tryndamere try to split push these towers down, and when the enemy teams react to him, try to make a play on the opposite side of the map. That was a phenomenal pick. What we need to do now is go Baron, and when the enemy team comes to try to contest, we just turn on them and fight them.
And if you stand in my way, you just get mopped. So please stop popping all that shit. I'm getting sick like the flu. Switched up my whole damn crew. Pimped them. If you got these symptoms, well then this is for you. Come on.
This is going to be rough. With the wave pushing top lane, if I'm Darius and Lee, I'm running down mid because the tower will break on its own. Lee Sin decides to troll, and Lee Sin decides to troll and stay. All he had to do was back off and wait for minions to crash and do Baron with his team and break bottom tower, then finish the game. I don't know why your team is allergic to Baron even though someone is spam pinging it. It's basic game knowledge. Jungler dead, do objective.
You know we're allergic to basic.
That revive is huge. Let Tryndamere go top lane and you 4 go to Baron. I am so happy that y'all did Baron because quite honestly,
I did not expect that.
I'm I'm going to pause it here and talk about some options that we have. We can shove bot lane while Trend is pushing top lane and draw some pressure away, or we can go mid and attempt to do the same thing. If we go mid, we have to be ready to fall back to Elder Dragon. If we go bot, we have to commit to a team fight and hopefully ace them and destroy the Nexus.
What's the deal with these phases I've been going through? Like phases of the moon, facing the beach ocean view, shining like I'm supposed to among clouds of cotton, going crescent to fold every
So we get obliterated, but Trend is able to get the top lane turret, which is a great thing for you guys because it forces them to have to respond to two sides of the map at the same time.
Me wants to stay above trouble, but I'm outclassed by my world at large like a Mac double. So I stay shifting through days silent, changing like lanes in an audio and autopilot. All that class, all that speed, all that ability to make a little masterpiece. No halo yet, no master chief. If I'm living in the past, it's still
And here we go.
living for me. Don't limit me to only what you want me to be. Not a rapper for real, but I play one on TV. In this little sitcom y'all got going on social, with canned laugh clicks and little ad commercials. You might even hear me.
Good game. Good game. If you're still here, we will be giving away $10 in wild cores after next week's episode of On the Set. In order to enter, make sure you like and subscribe to this video and drop whether you have an Apple or Android down below in the comments.